Okay, you can see they're using the fire truck here now to take some of these bricks down that were getting ready to fall. So this is in order to, I think, help protect the power lines and make sure that nothing else falls that could take down a pole or a power line or anything else. And as I said, as you can see, it's doing quite the job too. They've already raked down quite a bit of it here, and they're bringing it on down right even with the front of the building. Stay here with you and watch here for a few. And like I said, if you guys have any questions, go ahead and send them to me. I've got another gentleman's going to join me here in a few minutes, and he can share with us a little more history of the building. But what we know so far is the building was built in 1899. There is a cornerstone. Like I said, I was not going to get close enough to get over to where I could see it. We spoke with Richard Jones earlier, and he said that he moved in here in January of 1967. So he had been here right around 53 years, or a little over 53 years. And as far as what caused the damage, they don't know for sure. We just know that the side of the building collapsed. It's kind of speculated that maybe, if you look right here where I'm pointing at, there's an old fire escape there. And that fire escape carried a lot of weight. It very well could have caused the side of the building to collapse this morning. The bricks were getting in bad shape. Some of the mortar had gone away from them. And that was something that we had known for a long time, that this building was in trouble as far as being structurally sound. And morning, Trent.
Morning.
Trent Fox come up behind me here a minute ago. Jason Asher, yes, that was the old Masonic Hall. That's what building this is. It's the old Masonic Hall here on the corner of West Court Square and Market Street. Got a fire truck backing up here. I'm gonna get out of their way so they're not having to do any rescue for me here this morning. Gentleman that owns the building that is backing to it right here, he's here on the scene too this morning. I have not spoken with him. I wasn't sure if that was him or not. I know that it is now. I was told just a few minutes ago on the telephone that it was. As you can see, what they did there a few minutes ago was they took the bricks from up and down up there where they had come out a little ways, and they took them down and evened it with the front of the building. You can see over to the other side that we got damage all the way through. The roof did collapse into the building, and that is, again, what we're looking at. Trying to see if we have any more questions here. Haven't had any come through here in the last little bit. And like I said, Rick Blackburn will join me here in just a few minutes. He's on his way. Spoke to him here a little bit ago. And we've got members of the water department, the electric plant board, the fire department, the mayor is here on the scene, the emergency manager's here on the scene. He just went walking by in front of me. So, like I said, this is kind of what we're looking at. We got a crowd joining me here under the eave of the building across the street right now. It's still raining pretty good. We're all soaking wet. So, all right, I'll take a Brooke Caraway. No, they do not know exactly what caused the collapse. It's speculated that it might be the fire escape that's right there pulling on the side of the building. We just don't know. You know, that's the thing. It's an old building that had a little bit of problem, and with the brick fascia on it, and that very possible is what caused the collapse this morning. But we just don't know. I mean, there's no way that we probably will. And good morning, Carol Nash, watching in Frankfurt. Okay, they're knocking some more stuff off the front of the building here. And we're going to step over this way and get away from all that. Now, in all honesty, we was talking about those pieces there in the front that belong to the Masonic Lodge, and that's those 4 heads that are across there, and that piece that is in the center right there at the end of my finger. Those all belong to the Masonic Lodge. They're deeded to them, and so everybody is doing what they can to try to protect those pieces from getting damaged and everything like that. You know, we just hope that you know, takes place here this morning. We've had a member of the lodge here earlier, and you know, mentioned it to them. You know, I had mentioned it to them as well, so that, you know, they are aware. Like I said, we'll have Rick Blackburn here in a few minutes, and he can tell us a little more. Still looking if we have any more questions coming through. You know, we don't ever want to see this kind of thing happen, but as I spoke with Richard Jones earlier, it happened around 3:30, 4 o'clock this morning. This could have been a really, really, really bad situation had it happened about 3:30 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon. More people are out and about at that time. For instance, for those of you that are not from here and maybe have never been here or lived here, know that this town is a quiet little sleepy town. They roll up the streets at dark, and nobody is out and about. Usually early in the morning. You might have a few here and there, but it's not very many. And but this is you know, this is kind of, like I said, it was kind of a good thing. It's never a good thing that stuff like this happens, but it was probably a good thing that it happened this time of the morning instead of happening later in the day, or, you know, after businesses had opened downtown. Right now, everything is still closed, and will be yet for, you know, an hour or so. I think you may have a couple of businesses that open around 7 o'clock in the morning, but this is, again, this is the, you know, the scene here at the corner of Market and West Court Square here in downtown Princeton, Kentucky. As you can see right here beside of me is the Caldwell County Courthouse. The police department is back here behind me, and the water department is here also. This is a very busy district during the daytime. You know, a lot of traffic. Of course, this is a major thoroughfare through town. So it's kind of where we're at right now, and I'm gonna go back up here under the drive for just a few minutes, and I can tell you, dripping in a little bit this morning. You know, it's better than being snowing at the rate of about an inch an hour like it was the last time we did one of these. But anyhow, I will take a break here for a little bit. We'll come back to you in just a few.